I remember being a little girl and we went to my relative's house after a relative had died. Got to the house and this is supposed to be a time of love and supporting one another in crisis due to a death. Instead, it turned into a physical fight. Guess what they were fighting over? The things in the house my dead relative never assigned to anybody. So we're going to talk about the 3 most important questions your relatives need to know after you die. Can they answer those questions right now? I'm sitting here with Jennifer Norton of Norton Estates, and she's going to help us today on the 3 questions your relatives will need to be able to answer in the case of your death. And remember, you don't have to be old to die. You don't have to be married to die. You don't have to have kids to die. But if you have possessions, your relatives need to be able to answer these questions. So Jennifer, tell us what the 3 most important questions our relatives need to be able to answer.
The most important questions that I believe that they should be able to answer. The first is, do they know what to do? Mm-hmm. Second, how to do it. And third, how to pay for it.
Okay.
So when it comes to what to do, it's what are the roles and responsibilities that are required of a person when a death occurs? What things do they need to get a hold of? What assets do they need to find?
Okay.
What procedures do they need to go through? And then how to do that is typically, well, what professionals am I going to need to engage in order to do this task? Because can I do it myself if my name is on the account? Or do I have to go to court or hire an attorney in order to get myself appointed in order to handle those tasks? Mm-hmm. And the third is how to pay for it. Most people don't realize that when a death occurs, there are things that need to be paid for.
I'm going to stop you right here. I've seen GoFundMe pages to pay for a family member's funeral.
Exactly.
Because nobody was left to handle that, assigned to handle that. Even if your name is on the account, do you know that?
Right.
Did they tell you?
Right. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
Most people don't even know if their names are on accounts because people try to keep those things secret because they don't want them to have access today. But when the event occurs, then they don't know, so we're in a catch-22. It's almost as if you should have never put their name on the account anyways because they're going to go through unnecessary steps. Okay. And so the best thing to do is to have these conversations early so that your family members can know that you either have things in place, you're working on some things, or there's some things that are still out of place that maybe that together you can work on and find ways to get everything in place for a death or a disability.
Great. The 3 most important questions. Can your family answer them in the case of your disability or death? This is JGT. Thank you for watching. We'll see you lambs later. Bye-bye.